Hi everybody, it's Walrusxyz here. And today, I'm at Locals. I'm at Locals again, here with Jeremy, and he's playing Phantom Knights.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous stun. So let's get right into the deck profile.
Alright, for monsters, we're running 3 Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak because when you send him to the graveyard, he allows you to get another monster or a trap. So he's good.
Upside down.
So he's good in that aspect. Silent Boots, you play 3 of. What Silent Boots does is, if you control another Phantom Knights monster, you can special summon him. When he's sent to the graveyard, you can banish him to add another spell or trap card that's Phantom Knights to your hand.
Alright.
Rugged Gloves, you can play at 2 or 3, but what Rugged Gloves does is, when you exceed summon with it as a material, that Dark Exceed monster gains 1,000. And when it's sent to the graveyard, you can banish it to send another Phantom Knight monster or card to the graveyard. So if you have this engraved, you can send Fog Blade, special summon another monster, or any of the other ones.
Alright. So that's it for the Knights, right?
Yep. Now on to my other monsters. I play the Light Swarm engine of Phantom Knights. What that does is allows me to mill, although uncontrollably, it still works. So for the Light Swarms, it is 3 riding, basic standard. Riding allows you to get 2.
Mill things, yeah. And 2 at the end of the turn.
2 Lumina, just to special summon another Light Swarm if I mill it, or if I have it in graveyard. And then a funky choice is Feliz. Feliz is only if I send her to the graveyard. If she gets in hand, she's dead. But otherwise, Feliz is good in the aspect that it's another 4 tuner, and that if it's on field, I can use it to pop another monster, and also mill 3 cards.
Alright, so...
And last but not least, my tech options for monsters. Marauding Captain, pretty standard.
I mean, he brings on another...
He brings on another level 3, so I can get out another Phantom Knight.
Easily.
Or
bring on,
maybe another Lumina.
Bring on anything, I guess.
Kagamuncha Knight. He's good. If I normal summon 1, I can special summon him. And then 1 Mathematician. Just to discard. Yep, just to discard. And then when you destroy it by battle, I usually get another card.
Really standard in milling decks.
Yep.
I'd just like to point out the very ironic shirt that he's wearing. Says ain't nobody got time for that, and he's playing the most ridiculous spell deck ever. So yeah. So spells are up next.
Yep.
Then?
For spells, 2 Twin Twister. I usually play 3, but 2 is a little better because it allows me more card slot options. And I'm not afraid to discard because it always helps me out if I have a dead hand. I have 2 charges, but the other one's not in the deck. But 2 charges is because charge allows me to mill 3 and get a Light Swarm. Foolish, another dumping tool.
Yeah. Standard.
Raigeki, standard for almost
standard
every deck.
Is yeah.
Helpful.
Except Cyframe. Cyframe doesn't need it.
I play 1 Phantom Knight Spear. Spear is only good if you pitch it to the graveyard, but if it's in the hand, it's also good if you play a lot of decks that target monsters. It saves your Phantom Knight monsters and they take 500 for each card effect. 1 Road to the Search. Pretty standard.
You could play 3. No, you couldn't. If you could play 3, would you play 3?
I would play 3.
Question, obviously, because they're all...
1 Burial. Burial is good for more options to search or the special. Moving on to traps. 1 Torrential. Torrential is bait. 1 Bottomless.
Standard. Pretty standard.
For the Phantom Knight cards, I play 3 Swords. Swords is one of the 2 cards that give an additional 800, additional attack. The attack lingers, and instead of destroying the monster, if it will be destroyed, you can send this to the graveyard instead.
Pretty good.
The knees and bread of the deck, the Fog Blade.
Stupid card.
Fog Blade is essentially Phoenix Chain, but a bit better in the effect, in the aspect that the monster is basically dead. And then you can also use this on your own monsters, which is a little better than Phoenix because you can also save your monster from being attacked or being targeted for an attacks. Wings, I play at 2. Another Phantom Knight card that gives attack. And for 1 attack only, it can't be destroyed, so it's also pretty good. 2 quaking just to be safe. You never know when you have to, especially when you have parts that can't be targeted.
Just stalling even more.
Just flips them face down, they can't get back up.
Horrible.
And then the standard solemn warning.
Of course. If you had strikes, what would you take out for strikes?
If I had strikes, I'd definitely take out the quaking because I wouldn't be as scared.
Yeah. Alright, I guess extra deck next.
Yep. Start with the Phantom Knights. So, for Phantom Knights, Break Sword is your bread and butter for all of them. Allows you to target a card you control, plus a card they control and destroy it.
Just a coked up, what's it called? Scrap Dragon.
Yep. And then, if it gets destroyed, you can special summon 2 other Phantom Knight monsters that are the same level. They gain a level, and then you can also only special summon dark monsters after that.
Really
so it's good if you want to go into an 8, for example, like Scarrite or Void Ogre.
Yeah, I hear you. Pretty standard, really good though.
Let's see. 1 Dante, I know I need to get another one, but Dante just for the milling aspect.
Yeah, I would get a second Dante.
Key Beetle saves my monsters from, say, Raigeki, Dark Hole, things like that.
Pretty good card.
Nightmare. Nightmare is good against pendulums when they try to pendulum summon you have no field. Flips in the face down the defense position. It's a pretty good tech card. If only it was stronger though. Let's see what else do I have here. Nightmare Shark. Good for when you Fog Blade a monster. You can just attack over it with attack into them for 2,000 without having to worry about destroying the monster.
Would you play more of that if you could? Do you have other copies of that?
No, I do not. I only have 4.
Would you play more if you did?
If I did, I would definitely play it because it's good if I wanted to go for game quicker.
Yeah.
Levier, just to get back advantage cards, for 7 to go for more plays.
Scary. Levier got really good with this.
Diamond Crab King. The only reason Diamond Crab King is in here is for my Cosmo matchup when I have to go against
3,000.
Yeah, it's really good against going against Cosmo, especially things like Dark Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
Or things you can't get over normally. Diamond Crab King will crash into it and get it off the field quickly. A lot of people ask me why Utopia Future. Utopia Future is especially for monsters that cannot be targeted. You can take their monster and use it to attack into them. Of course, it also saves your Fog Blade, so you don't have to destroy the monster. You can attack them with it, and then keep the Fog Blade on field when they get it back. For the synchro option, since I do play Lightsworn tuners, play 1 bills. Although I rarely make it, bills is good in the aspect that it can't be targeted. It can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle. And any damage I take gives an attack. So it's pretty good just in case.
Evil. I need one actually.
No Tongue. It's usually just to burn and to make them 800 attack and defense. I don't use it to normal summon very often, so it just
don't have any other
Black Wings.
Blackwing.
Unfortunately, if I had Zephyros, it would be better. Clear Wing. Clear Wing is essentially for negating effects, just in case.
Ghost Rare.
Ghost Rare Bane. My other 8, Scarrite.
Burn!
Scarrite essentially burns. Although it destroys your other special summon monsters, they take 500 for each, so it's pretty good if you want to go for game. And it does save itself. And then last but not least, Leo.
Yeah.
Just good in case I need to stall, and it's quick to make with 2 3s and a 4, so it saves my life.
Alright, well, thank you, Jeremy, for that deck profile, man.
No problem.
And remember, ain't nobody got time for that. So, thanks everybody for watching. This is Walrusxyz signing out, and we'll see you next time.